Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Regal and I am the second grade reading CTL. A little bit about me. This is my 5th year teaching and my 4th year in 2nd grade. Last year I looped up with my kids to 3rd, there I was the reading CTL, and I came back down to 2nd this year, and I'm excited to be at our newest school, Uplift White Rock Hills. I have 2 furry babies. The black one is Puck, and if you know anything about Shakespeare, he is a character from A Midsummer's Night Dream, and he completely embodies his name. And then the orange one is Izzy, or Isabella. She's also named after a Shakespeare character. One of my hobbies that I enjoy is reading. Over the summer, I just reread all the Harry Potter books, as well as her newest edition, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So, welcome to our first virtual unit preview. These are designed to help teachers really understand what is coming up in the unit and to give them a long-term goal of what we want scholars to know by the end of that unit. So basically, it's showing the teacher the backward planning steps to help lesson plan effectively. So let's get started. This is a snip of the unit at a glance for Unit 1, which is on Blackboard. On the left-hand side, you see it tells you how many days you should spend teaching a specific TEK. This is different from last year, just to give you more flexibility with your timing based on what you and your campus needs. Now, as you look through the unit at a glance, you will see that in the pacing section, I have written notes about spiraling the previously taught TEKs. It's very important that scholars are continuing to practice these foundational TEKs, like making predictions, because they will need these skills when reading for the rest of their lives. So whether they are making predictions with a new book or with what they think will be happening next in a story, it is important they are practicing these skills and always proving it with evidence from the text. In this first unit, 2 TEKs that I see the most struggle with are character traits and retelling. When teaching character traits, it's important to expose scholars to a variety of vocabulary. I often see that scholars are using the same words over and over to describe characters, like she is nice or he is funny. So to help scholars expand their vocabulary, we need to use a variety of texts that expose scholars to different words that describe characters and their traits. One way to grow vocabulary is to practice finding synonyms and antonyms to the words they use every day. I have done this not only during reading, but also during morning meetings as well. By having scholars describe how they are feeling, but limiting the words they can use. So instead of them able to say, I feel happy, I feel sad, I feel tired, scholars have to use words like, I feel ecstatic, or I feel grateful, I feel inspired, I feel exhausted, to describe how they are feeling that day. I've also uploaded some resources and artifacts on Blackboard that are just some more ideas of ways to help build vocabulary. Another misconception is knowing the difference between retelling and summarizing. I will preface this and say I will have an office hour over this topic in the future, so if you need more explanation and examples, please stop by. But basically, a retell is the scholar telling what happened in the beginning, middle, and end of a story. It has details about all the important events that happened in a story, while a summary is just a few sentences that tell the main idea or the moral or lesson of the story, depending on whether if it's fiction or nonfiction, with maybe 1 or 2 important details or facts to support it. Again, if you need more clarification, please stop by my office hours. The times are posted on Blackboard. It is important, though, that teachers are thinking about these misconceptions as they are lesson planning, even including some of these misconceptions as CFUs, and also thinking about this while pulling resources so that scholars have a really clear explanation of what these TEKs mean. Okay, this year instead of giving you lesson plans to use, CTLs are providing you with 10 annotated model lessons that break down the thought process of writing an excellent lesson. Now, I know it's kind of small here, but this is a snippet of what those will look like. As you can see, the reading AMLs, or annotated model lessons, are split up into 3 sections: the before reading, during, and after reading. And on the side, I will have written my thinking around why I included what I did. If you look closely at the before reading section, you can see it better here. In each box, it has the what you are teaching and the how to teach it. It just tells you one way to teach the lesson and what questions to ask scholars. On annotated notes, if you look, I give you some rationale on why it is important to review things like vocabulary every single day and to assess the prior knowledge. These are strategies that apply to any text and are what you should be thinking about as you write your own lessons for your scholars. Again, these AMLs are here to show you the thinking behind writing an excellent lesson plan and what all needs to be included. The 10 AMLs, or annotated model lessons, that will be posted throughout the year are written on purposefully chosen topics that may be a little bit more difficult to write lessons for. So please use these, take ideas from them, and really make them your own. As I mentioned before, on Blackboard there is a resource and artifact bank, as you can see here, where CTLs will be posting documents and anchor charts, articles, strategy ideas, and more to help you write and execute excellent lesson plans. There will also be files that you can download of aligned and rigorous center ideas, fluency sheets, and more to really help you differentiate, so that way we make sure we are supporting all scholars no matter what level they are on. I really urge you to stop by and look through the artifacts before going out into the great unknown of the World Wide Web. CTLs have spent time collecting really meaningful and purposeful documents to help you teach and differentiate, and they are organized so that it will take you less time to find what you need. And as always, if you wish to share any of the great resources that you have, please just shoot me an email and I will upload them to the site. That way we can all benefit. Alright, that is the end of our first virtual unit preview. Before the beginning of each unit, there will be a short video like this to walk you through the coming unit. I will also be sharing some important information about the coming unit and the assessments, so it's important that you look at these before you start planning for that unit. So thank you for stopping by, and please don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions or need anything. Thank you.